Hello, I'm Eddie Trunk. I'm hosting AXS TV's Reel to Reel, where we look at some of the most compelling music documentaries and films. Next time is Inside Metal, Pioneers of LA Hard Rock and Metal. This documentary features candid interviews with some of heavy metal's greatest musicians, managers, promoters, and devoted practitioners, along with archival footage from 1975 through 1981, telling the true story behind rock's aggressive genre and my personal favorite.
But it wasn't until a year or two later that the scene dramatically changed forever, when a four-piece former cover band from Pasadena took the LA scene by storm.
A guitar player friend who had come to all these shows a couple of years in a row, and then he goes, "Hey Dave, you've got to hear this guy. There's this new guitar player, this new band. His name's Eddie Van Halen." And he brought his little cassette deck, and he's playing live stuff that they had played at a local club, and I go, "Yeah, man, that sounds amazing." Sure enough, a couple months later, they ended up opening 3 shows for us in Southern California. Wow. And I remember Eddie talking outside the Starwood after a weekend of playing with us and going, "Oh my God, when are we ever going to get a record deal? Oh man." And of course, it was a year later and they got a record deal, and they just went from like 0 to 10.
At a very young age, 12 years old, even right in there, we used to ride our bikes over and watch these guys play like backyard parties and stuff. We didn't even have the $2. I got old Van Halen flyers at my house I should have brought for you.
I'd never seen the double-handed on a neck, and I just stood there and just going, what the hell? What is this? You can't do that. It's not. You're breaking the rules. You have to play with a pick. We have rules in this business.
Right.
Use a guitar pick. You can't be tapping with 8 fingers. That's cheating.
Of the groups of that era in the local scene, there were a lot of good bands. And then there was this thing called Van Halen that was absolutely undeniable. Right. They were that good and that determined. Viciously determined. There was not a question in their mind where they were headed.
Inside Metal, Pioneers of LA Hard Rock and Metal on AXS TV's Reel to Reel.